One time, Rabotai, I had this chidush, mamash, worth $1 million a day. I'll give it to you for free, as long as you remember what it says when you read Korbanot. When they made these incense offerings, the Mishnah in Avot, right here, telling you, what's the end product? Smoke came out, reached the sky. Wind comes, nothing changes. So now, what does this mean? What is the actual effect of this pillar that we have in Beit HaMikdash? Let's think about it. Who sees it? 3 types of people. First guy's in the camp. He's in the desert with everyone else, millions of people in the camp. But you know, sometimes your wife yells at you. The kids don't want to clean the dishes. The rabbi gave you a little bit of a musar you didn't like. Sometimes you have some issues. You got fired. You have some little emunah issues. It says you look up. Oh, Hashem is in control. Why? This is 100% a miracle. So you see Hashem at work. It's not like a hidden miracle or a miracle you have to look for. It's mamash, a miracle in front of your eyes. There's a wind, there's Irma, the wind over here, and the thing's not moving. It's Hashem at work. Baruch Hashem, you don't have emunah issues anymore. Why? If Hashem can figure out to get the wind, not to touch the smoke here, and it reaches all the way to the sky, when I can barely light the fire for a barbecue, then I'm sure Hashem can find me a new job. I'm sure He can figure those other things out. Baruch Hashem, Chatanu Avinu Bashanu. Hashem, I'm sorry for having any doubts. That's the first guy. The second guy, when he had the emunah issues, he didn't look up. He just left. He's just one of these people. We got so much rage. He said, "The hell with it," and he just left. You know, one of those people. They don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. They just run out of the house like a little mouse. They run. Okay, he ran away. But you know, after a while, you run, you get tired. What do you do when you get tired? You look back. How long have I gone? He's in the mountains already. He's looking back and he sees Am Yisrael in the camps, in the desert, millions of them. You can't miss it. See millions of them over there at the camps, there's Tata. And he sees the pillar of smoke. He says, wow, you know what? Judaism is not just about the Jews. Judaism really is about Hashem and me. Judaism does not depend on the Jewish people. Judaism depends on you and Hashem. If you do the will of Hashem, whether they do it or not is not your problem. Of course it says, Kol Yisrael Aravim Zeh Lazeh, everyone's responsible for each other. But bottom line, if they are all Reshaim, they don't want to do anything, they want to wear Avodah Zarah on their head, they want to drive on Shabbat, they want to eat non-kosher, they want to steal, they want to do all these different things. You do tshuva, you okay? Says, I see the pillar and I realize, a miracle. What do you mean a miracle? Hashem is in control. He goes back to the camp. So the first guy had emunah issues. You gave him chizuk. Second guy almost left the derech. He did kiruv. You brought him back. He did tshuva. Who's the third guy that sees it? The goyim. The goyim would look from far away and always wonder, why does Hashem do so many miracles for Am Yisrael? Why does He make them Nobel Prize winners? Why does He make this little country make so much noise? I mean, technically, there is statistical error. We should never hear about the Jews. There's 15, 20 million of them? How many? Out of 8 billion people? It's not even a rounding error. When you say 8 billion, you don't literally mean 8 billion. It's probably 7.96 billion. So you round off the extra 40 million to just say 8 billion. Meaning that the 20 million is not even a rounding error. You should never hear about any Jew. There's many countries that are much greater in size than Israel. You never heard of them before. Jew, every day is in the news. Every single day we're in the news. Every single day we're in reports. Every single day we achieve something. Every single day we do something somebody knows about, and it's reported everywhere. How? The Goyim are always asking, why are they rich? Why are they smart? Why are they this? Why? Why are they so confident? And then they see the pillar of smoke of the Beit HaMikdash or the tabernacle and say, doing the will of Hashem. Look, we're not doing any smoke. What do? We're worshiping an idol. We're worshiping Buddha. We're worshiping some idiot that died 2,000 years ago. What are we doing, the Goyim? What are we doing? Nothing. We're investing into businesses, into money, into material, and doing all of the things that God's giving us, we're using against them. The Jews, at least, they're doing the will of Hashem. Look, they made a smoke. They have a Beit HaMikdash. That's why Hashem does what they want. Hashem gives them a reward. So what you do now? You had emunah with the first guy, kiruv with the second guy, with the goyim, kiddush Hashem. You sanctified Hashem's name. So here we see 3 good, amazing things from one maaseh, from the smoke. That's not the chidush though. That's just the reality. What's the chidush? The chidush is what happens when you make a mistake. Why does Rabbi Natan, Rabbi Yehuda say Chayav Mita? Why is Hashem saying it's Din Karet? Karet, it's one of the 36 worst possible sins you could do on earth. Why? For the same exact consequences. Just the opposite. The Ramban, Alav Shalom, says when there is a mistake in the incense, it becomes a Esh Zara. What is a Esh Zara? Foreign fire. What does it mean, foreign fire? Foreign fire means fire but no smoke. The incense makes a fire. It's a natural thing. You put it on things, it makes a fire. No smoke. The pillar doesn't reach the sky. Okay, so what? Let's see what happens now. First guy that had emunah issues because of the kids, because of his wife, because of his rabbi, because of his son, because of his this, because of his dad, and he lost the job and everything else. He looks up, he sees nothing. He was looking for something and he found nothing. Shem HaShem, the guy's going to go off the derech now. The guy is going to get worse. He went from bad to worse now. He's going to go off the derech. He's going to go to the mountains now. He's leaving. I've had it. I'm not doing it anymore. It's too much for me. It's it. Done. Second guy, he already left. He turns around. What does he see? Nothing. He sees the Jews, but he doesn't see Hashem. He doesn't see the smoke. He doesn't see the miracles. So yeah, that's why I left, because of all these people that were doing that and this to me. Good decision. I'm continuing. You lose a Jew forever. Hashem HaShem. Third is the Goyim. The Goyim look up and they say, why does Hashem, why does God make so many miracles for this nation, this little tiny nation? Why does he make so many miracles for them? They look up, they also see nothing. And now they say, maybe God's making a mistake. Maybe there's no God. Now we went, instead of doing chizuk for emunah, kiruv for the rechokim, and kiddush Hashem in front of the goyim, we've achieved the exact opposite. Instead of chizuk, the guy got off. He's gone. Instead of kiruv, we just now lost a Jew. When you lose a Jew, it's like you destroyed the entire world. When you have chilul Hashem, according to the Torah, for chilul Hashem, hayav mita. Chilul Hashem, death penalty. This is why, Rabotai, Rabbi Natan, Rabbi Yehuda says, you make a mistake with the incense offering, it's death penalty. Why? It's chilul Hashem. You lost a Jew. You made others weaker. There's an outcome for your actions. It's not that we just care about the ingredient because we're making a shakshuka. It's because what you're doing has significance. People are going to see it. People are going to watch it. People depend on it. But instead of doing Kiddush Hashem, all you created was Esh Zara. You made a foreign fire, not a fire of Am Yisrael. We lost people because of you. We lost the honor of Hashem because of you. You expect to live? You're lucky that you were even given a chance. But once you do such big sins, there's no tshuva. Only tshuva is in a hot place. So, Rabotai, you read this 3 times a day. 3 times a day. When I had this chidush, when you get a chidush and it sounds right, you get really excited. But you have to double check. I asked my rabbi was amazed. He said, I read it 1,000,000 times, never had the same thing. Baruch Hashem. Everybody has their own chidush in Shamayim. But I still always had a safek. Who am I to really get a chidush? This is a few years ago. I still nobody today. But still, back then I was less than a nobody. Who am I to get a chidush? No one else said. I told my Rav, somebody else probably said it. He goes, I'm telling you, I checked, no one said it. I said, my chidush? He goes, it's your chidush. But I always had a doubt. Maybe. Well, sometimes you get gifts, sometimes you get spoiled. So Hashem apparently liked my chidush. How do I know? He didn't speak to me. I'm not Moshe Rabbeinu, Baruch Hashem. I don't have that job. But he did speak to me in a different way. How? For the next few days, I'm having this doubt in my mind. Should I say it in the shiur or should I not say it in the shiur? I'm not sure, even though I have the okay of my Rav, even though it agrees with the Chachamim, it agrees with the Ramban, it agrees with the Mishnah, it agrees. It's not contradicting anyone. Still, it's me. Who am I, Bechlal, to have a chidush? I go out to do a little shopping for Shabbat for my wife and I. And my parents at the time of visiting. So there's witnesses to the story. They're visiting. We just moved to Florida maybe 6 months before that or a few months before that. Anyway, while I'm gone, one of my students comes to my house and he drops off a gift. I come home. As soon as I come home, my mom says, hey, look, Nissan gave this to you. I look at this. Before I even analyze what just happened, why is he giving me a gift? I don't need anything. It's a nice picture. I asked Nissan, what is it? You dropped this off, what are we going to do with it? He goes, no, it's a gift for you. People that he was moving that day say they don't want this. Apparently it belonged to somebody that died already or whatever. They didn't want it anymore. If you want, take it. And he's already had this in his truck for months, 6-7 months. Meaning before I even moved to Florida. So he thought about me that Friday. He said, oh, you know what? Maybe Yaron's going to like this. And he decides to give me this. I'm not home. He drops it off. He gives it to my wife and my mom that's in the house. And he leaves. I said, okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And then I go look at what this painting is. This painting is not a normal painting. What is this painting? It's not a painting. It's a drawing of the Bet HaMikdash. But it's not just a drawing of the Bet HaMikdash. There's many drawings of the Bet HaMikdash. The drawing of this Bet HaMikdash is made from words. Meaning someone drew the lines, but it's actually words. What are these words? All of the halachot from the Rambam of the Bet HaMikdash. Okay, this is nice, but we're not finished. What is this specific halacha? The Ketoret. The Ketoret, the incense offering, Yishtabach Shemo La'ad. The Ketoret, this drawing is all about the Ketoret. And you see that everything is words, except the Ketoret is a pillar of gold. You come see it in my house, Mamash, I look at it, every time I see it, I remember it. It gives me, oh, Hashem likes my